What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm going to showcase a Pokemon that somehow has still kind of slid under the radar here in this current season. It's a Pokemon that did get buffed, but it's also just a pick here that I feel is a very flexible Pokemon and a great core breaker. Of course, we're talking about Seaking. Now, this is a Water-type Pokemon, which there are a lot of other Water types in the meta, which might be why this thing is sliding through the cracks just a little bit. But with Peck as a fast move, you also have Drill Run as a coverage charge move, and Icy Wind for debuff potential. This thing has great coverage, and while you're not doing a lot of damage, you are doing a lot of consistent damage, and you have great coverage against almost anything you're going to see. This Pokemon, I feel, is so strong, and I'm excited to see it in action. But before we get into the battles, I do want to ask if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the battles and see what this team can do. Alright, Malamar into Shadow Ninetales. Okay. You know, I have a lot of play against this Pokemon, but I don't have a hard answer to it, so it's an interesting matchup. They can't outpace us here, so they do win the zeros just off of raw pacing. They're at 5, so could be an Energy Ball, I guess, but probably not. Just a Weather Ball. I really shouldn't have built up this much. I should have built up just a little bit. Like, I should have honestly instantly gone for a move. Okay, I don't even know why I'm like... Okay. There's a lot of things I probably should have done here. They instantly throw here, though. Okay. You know what? I think I'm fine how this is playing out. This should still basically knock him out. I am going to undercharge quite a bit, though, just in case they do let it go. That way I get more of a farm down. I don't get, like, anything out of that. That is unfortunate. But I have my own Ninetales to absorb energy on. I kind of thought that Superpower would do less damage. I was already debuffed. I thought I'd get, like, a few more Psy Waves out of it. Alright, well, we're going to Superpower again here. My own Ninetales does absorb the energy, but I got to admit, I'm not exactly happy how I played this game out. 8. They have a lot of energy here, but I do survive the energy on Ninetales. We'll see what the backland's going to be. If it's something weak to Ninetales, or Seaking, you know, there's a chance. They're at 9, so 5. Oh, it actually is, like, it's weak to both. How do I play this? I think I probably come in Seaking here, right? Because Seaking should be able to survive an Energy Ball and give us a second shield. And the Peck damage is a lot here, so I think we're in a playable spot. We're at 8, so 2 away from the next move. Yeah, we survived that. They do get the... Was that a defense drop, I believe? Yeah, on the Energy Ball. Which could be unfortunate, but I think we're fine. Ice Wind gets shielded. Okay. I'm going to shield this up and force him to come in with that Ninetales here and dump energy into us. Which they do. And now I need to be able to Ember down this Ninetales. Or at least Ember it down... Well, actually, I don't know if one Weather Ball knocks out the other guy. I think I do have to commit to an Ember down. Because I need 2 Weather Balls. But yeah, they're not going to have the energy here. Somehow we actually won that game. I don't know what I was doing for 90% of it, but I guess we won. Next opponent. Let's see, Malamar up against Clodsire. Okay, you know, I don't hate this. Although I wish I could say I liked this lead. It's honestly not as good as you'd expect, because Psywave, while it's good, Clodsire's bulky. They can survive a charge attack here pretty easily. 9. I'll shield the first, just because it's probably an Earthquake. But they might just go straight, like, double Stone Edge. Okay, it is Earthquake. 3. I do wish I had a Flying type to catch on, because I bet they're going to throw on 7 here. Alright, this is actually kind of interesting. They haven't thrown just yet, which means, I mean, they are throwing an Earthquake, but this is going to be able to either knock him out or get the shield. And now this Clodsire hasn't done all that much. Empoleon comes in. Probably should have gone for a Superpower, but Seaking is really good into this. Let's see if we get his shield here. We do, okay. So now not going for Superpower was not a bad play. I think I just let this go now. They've been so weak to Ground-type damage. The final Pokemon's gotta be, like, I don't know, something like an Altaria. That would be bad. A Jumpluff, though, would also make sense. Well, Altaria would be so weak to ice, so I don't know if that would be the case. We survive a Drill Peck here, though, pretty easily, and as long as I avoid catches, I'm in a good spot. But that's not always as possible on this system. So we'll see. Okay. I'll go for a Drill Run here. And if they go for the No Shield, I just bring in Ninetales and sack it. And now Seaking should just close this out. They have to go for a close combat to knock us out. If they don't even have close combat, if they're on Ice Punch, this is even worse for them. But they are on close combat. This is still fine, I think. I should still outpace him here. To the Drill Runs. Might even peck down. Oh, okay, I probably don't peck down. But we do outpace, and that's all you can ask for. Really nice either undercharge or I guess that might not one-shot. Dude, there's no way that doesn't one-shot, though, right? Like, that's got a one-shot. That's got a one-shot in Ninetales. But yeah, we outpace this by quite a bit here. That's why I like Seaking. It's actually a pretty consistent answer to Empoleon, just with how the pacing on Drill Run works nowadays. GG's. Malamar into Shadow Sableye. We don't like this lead, but I will swap into Ninetales and hope for the best. No dragons, please. Oh. Well, it's not a dragon, but that's a really nice catch. I needed to, like, I always need to land that Weather Ball against the Sableye. Did they get a sneak? That's the other thing I don't really know. I didn't see a visual sneak. 8. Oh, man. That Sableye with 4 pecks is very dangerous in the back line. We do land the Energy Ball. And they're at back-to-back Twister, or 2 away from the next Twister if they Water Pulse, which I think they probably do Water Pulse us. Okay. I gotta save energy, I think. I'll bring in my Seaking here. Okay. They go for the instant throw. I do have a lot of energy on Ninetales, which could be very helpful. I'm no-shielding. It's almost certainly a foul play, but, like, I don't really have much else I can do. I need to guarantee that this thing doesn't just, like, farm us down, at least not before I get my next move off. So we're gonna go for the Drill Run. We do get a shield. And we'll see if they throw energy or if they just want to take the next attack. They do win CMP. It's kind of a... Wait, is that a true coin flip? Is that what just happened there? Is this a true 50-50 coin flip? Somehow it is, with 2 completely different species of Pokemon. I've never seen that before in my life. Wow. That is really cool. We catch the move, whatever this is on Mantine. We have a lot of energy on Ninetales. I still can't get over that, the true coin flip right now. That's incredible. We should farm this down. They'll get like a Water Pulse here, and that will hurt, but I do survive it. I do survive. I should get the farm down. I have like 100 energy on Ninetales. As long as the final Pokemon isn't Mantine number 2, maybe there's still a chance. I'll probably come in here with the Sableye to try to go for a farm down. But I actually can Psywave them down because Psywaves do 2 damage per turn. I think we're good. I think we actually win this one. I think we actually win this one. What the heck? That's so cool. We have almost back-to-back Energy Ball plus Superpower. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this 2 shots, right? It's got to. And if not, we still have more Fast Food Pressure to go. Okay, it's close enough. We get the debuff for good measure. GG's. What the heck? I've never seen that. I've seen it in, like, mirror matches with, like, 2 rank 1s. I don't know. All right, Malamar into Florges. Okay, a little bit of an awkward lead. We keep on seeing these Pokemon that aren't great for Malamar that are also just, like, kind of awkward for my backline. So we'll see if we can actually win this time. You gotta be joking me. You know, I would have had to throw this anyway into Gudra, but that is so incredibly bad. This one's probably a loss. I'll try. But that is not ideal, I will say. That's a lot of energy on Florges, right? That's the scary part about it, is Florges up energy is so bad for my backline. I'll shield this up. And I should be able to Weather Ball, and hopefully I can switch out now, but I'm going to be honest, I don't see my switch clock coming back up just yet. I think it might be like 2 seconds away. Yeah. So rough. That is so sad. That is so tragic. It's not even funny. Ah. It was literally there, but just not enough. On the new system, where everything is just like a second slower, my switch clock would have been up. The old system, once again, screwing me over. Surely. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. Maybe it actually is kind of fine. We'll see. We'll go for the next Weather Ball here. If I can ever, like, I don't know, catch an Aqua Tail on Seaking, that'd be really cool. Oh, they just throw, like, instantly. So right now on that Florges, they're at what? 4, right? Please don't get another move off, but they probably do. It could not be going much worse. It's fine. It doesn't need to go... It does need to go well. I'm going to switch out here and just try to get a little bit of energy, because I need to be able to outpace... Well, it's not even going to outpace, but, like, Primate comes in. I think this is still game over. I didn't expect the CMP here. I thought they might overfarm. Oh, it's cross chop? That's even more annoying. If I overfarmed, I actually think I might have had a chance, actually. Because then I could have gone for a drill run into that Florges. Man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, if I had enough energy to go for a drill run here, and then maybe a foul play could knock out. But honestly, I don't know if that would have been enough. I'm probably coping a little bit too hard right now. They're on Disarming Voice, too. Oh. Well, that's also really bad. All right, next game. Malamar into Forretress. Please, Forretress, be on Volt Switch, buddy. Oh, it actually is. Okay. I was really scared there. I was about to get, like, deleted by bug bites. But luckily, foul plays, plus the Psywave damage, adds up quite a bit against them. I am a little bit concerned, though, that Forretress in the lead probably means in the backline, Ninetales is a little bit less useful. They're at 5. That could be an Earthquake, but it's probably just going to be... I mean, I would imagine this is just going to be a Rock Tomb. Yeah. 6. So they're at a Sand Tomb right now. Do we get a shield? I don't think they'd ever shield this, but I wouldn't be upset if they did. I'm going to try to snipe him down here. Could be a bad play switch locking in Ninetales, but maybe it's not. Okay, you know what? This could be worse. It could be a lot better, but at least it's a squishy dragon. It's not a bulky dragon like an Altaria. I think I can two-shot this with Weather Ball and at least put the pressure on. Yeah, like, I can two-shot it close enough, at least, that we can probably do something here. Do I ever go Energy Ball just for the higher raw damage? I don't think so. I think I just put the pressure on with Weather Balls, just to force him to throw energy here a little bit quicker. And we'll see what they want to do. What's going to be in the backline? Forretress, Dragonair. Kind of a cool duo. Okay, I got a catch. I think, at least. I think I got a catch on an Aqua Tail. Maybe they saw the catch and they went for a wrap instead. But this could be big. Body Slammer. Oh, they actually do call it. Okay, that's annoying. But in comes this. Florges. Okay. I'm going to Icy Wind them to try to offset the Trailblaze boost they're going for. Maybe I should have just Drill Ran, though. Because if they don't knock us out with this Trailblaze, it would honestly be better if they knock us out here. We'll see. Trailblaze. Yeah, honestly, that might have been a bad play by me. Gave him so much energy here. Yeah, okay. I should have Drill Ran. I guess I have to shield this up now. I do have a lot of energy here still. And I have some energy on Malamar, but not like a lot. Wait. Did they just sacrifice their Dragonair here? I don't know if that's the best play they could go for. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah. The fact I was debuffed means a Weather Ball doesn't knock him out. Yeah, and I don't win CMP with Ninetales, so there's no reason. Oh, man. There was play that game for sure. All right, next battle. Malamar into Shadow Ninetales. Okay. Pretty neutral lead matchup here. I do see a lot of Ninetales recently with, like, Jump Bluff in the backline, so if that is the case, my backline's pretty good into that. We'll see, I guess. 7. They haven't thrown just yet. Are they going to overheat me? They could. They probably shouldn't, though. That would be rude. Foul Play gets a shield. 8. 9. Okay, so they're at their next move right now. They're at back-to-back Weather Ball plus Energy Ball. Switch here into my Seaking, hoping that I didn't just catch an Energy Ball for some reason. If this is an Energy Ball, that's bad. If it's a Weather Ball, this is looking really good. Okay, they're at 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay. Celio comes in. They banked a Weather Ball. And now Celio is going to try to wall off my energy, but if it's a Shadow, this still basically 2 shots. That's not bad at all. 3. 4. 5. Okay. Yeah, do I shield? I survive a Body Slam here, so I don't know if I actually want to shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. I CMP on the next one, just get as much fast move pressure as possible. I'm 1 fast move away from my next drill run as well. Now, I am kind of banking on the final Pokemon not being really bad for Ninetales by doing this, but we'll see. I think I get to a move against almost anything in the game. Interesting. They're dry now. Let's go. Okay. Well, you know, I was thinking it was going to be like a really close endgame with nothing but, like, razor-thin margins, but Tinkaton is just unplayably bad at this spot, so I think we're good. Yeah, Weather Ball is too much. And even though they have Bulldoze, I think we all know that it's not exactly the best move in the game. Doesn't two-shot us unless they get a debuff, and even if they do, I have 2 shields to my name, and they're in Ember downrange. Oh, they shielded. I kind of figured they weren't going to shield that. Are they going to Gigaton me? They did build up to it for fun. Or maybe there's still a chance for them. They do Gigaton. Fair, GG's. Malamar into Corsola, okay. Now, I don't resist the damage here, but I do outpace to super effective foul plays, so I don't hate this matchup. But they do know this matchup is more awkward for Malamar than it has any right to be, so they are staying in. I think what I want to do here is I probably just shield a Nightshade. Because if they're staying in, that probably means Malamar has some play in the backline. And over time, I'm going to put them into a range where a foul play plus the Psydos will knock them out. They're at 8. So they have 1 more until their next Nightshade. They do let it go. 9. Let's see if we get a shield here or not. I'd be very fine either way. Corsola is kind of neutral into my backline, so getting rid of this now is not bad. They do shield, okay. 2. Okay. You know what? I might just bank this energy and come in Ninetales now. We'll hope this is not a misplay. Okay, that's not the worst Pokemon to see, honestly. But that Corsola is pretty close to the next move. Let's see what this Licky wants to do. They do let that go. Or... I bet they Shadow Ball here. I'm going to shield this up. They do. Nice. That's a big shield. And now Energy Ball does do more raw damage here than just a single Weather Ball, so I'm going to throw it, and I'm going to see if we get a shield or a knockout. I don't know if it's quite enough to KO, but I'd be pretty happy if it would be. No, not quite, but they can only get a Body Slam into us, and that's not terrible. But for the no shield, I don't have much choice, though, at this point. In comes... Oh, never mind, they're at a Shadow Ball? Okay, well, I'm bad at this game, I guess. Oh. Primeape, or Annihilate in the backline, rather. 6. We'll see how this plays out. I'm actually a little bit scared here, but I think we might still be in a playable spot as long as I survive the Rage Fist plus the counters to get to another drill run. They Rage Fist immediately. It's going to come down to what Malamar can do this game. So I do have a lot of energy there. I do survive that actually pretty well, thanks to the debuff. This game's gonna get so dicey. I hate it, but it's how it's gonna go. I don't think I can switch in Malamar because I just transfer an Astonish over there, so unfortunately I'll have to give an extra Astonish over to Corsola. But I think they're still 2 away from the next move. If not, then that's a misplay. They waited! That is so smart. Honestly, it's hard to be mad losing to a play like that. They waited to make sure that the foul play would get caught by the Licky Licky. Incredible play by them. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I Psywave down anyway. You know what? Great play by them, but I'm happy I won that one. Ooh, this is an odd lead. I don't know how I feel about this, other than the fact that my backline, namely my Ninetales, is probably not in a great spot here. But that's good. We actually just catch an Ice Punch, I bet. And saving the energy on Malamar is going to be really nice. Yeah, big Ice Punch coming through. What do they bring in? Oh, well, fair enough. Their own Seaking. This is not bad, but it's not the best either. Just because I did get tripped down quite a bit by that Ice Punch to the point where maybe they can knock us out here with 4 more Pecks plus a Drill Run. I'm going to shield this. I think it's worth the shield just to try to put them into Psywave down range later on. And they do lose CMP, so that's also really nice to know. 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're overfarming. Smart play. What do we do here? 7. Alright, maybe it's a misplay. Maybe it's the best thing I could possibly do. We will find out shortly, won't we? Oh, we get a shield off that. Okay. I'm actually really happy with that, then. They need 2 attacks to knock us out from here. And, I mean, while we did see a Sandslash in the lead, like, that's not going to be a Pokemon that is going to do anything whatsoever to Ninetales. So, like, even if the backline's really bad for us, Ninetales might be able to close this out. They did bank a lot of energy, actually, on that Seaking. 5. Okay. I mean, I have to let this go, I think, right? I don't love doing it, but I think it's the play. Because if I have a shield, now I can, like, shield that Drill Run later on. 8, 9, 10, 11. So they're at 7 right now. They have the Water Pulse. I have quite a bit of HP still left over on my Seaking as well, that hopefully I can use as a catch. Or even, like, it's not even... Oh, we had debuff too. It's like, even if they don't end up letting us catch, they still are kind of forced to throw energy, or else I just farm down. Twister knocks out. Okay. Interesting. I think we're fine here. I shield if they bring in the Seaking. I throw the Energy Ball or the Weather Ball instantly if they bring in the Mantine. It should be fine. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we're fine here. That Seaking does have a Drill Run loaded, but we have the shield, and they're not going to be able to either outpace us to the next Weather Ball, or maybe not even survive the Ember damage to get to that next move. Yeah, we just Ember down. Let's go. Ninetales somehow sweeping the backline, even though there's 2 water types. That's what you love to see. Next battle. Let's see, Malamar into Pangoro. Uh-oh. Well, you know, I don't love this. But maybe we can dance around. I'm going to save swap my Goldfish here. I feel like at this point they... Oh. Is that just a Night Slash? That is really helpful if they don't even force me to think about shielding. But maybe they just want to chip us down. Alright, I'm at back-to-back Drill Run right now. They do have to throw on Alignment here to not take the second one. They might barely survive, too. But I think this isn't terrible. I think there is a chance we can have play this game. Okay. So they're at 13 right now, or 14 rather, with Grumpig. Hopefully they can't farm us down. I don't think they can. Okay, we force energy out of them. That's helpful. I think the play is just build up energy with Ninetales, because I think I know the backline. I think there's a good chance here. Oh, they're at back-to-back. Uh-oh. I thought they were 1 away. I think it's a Tinkaton in the back, and this is so bad. I can't have shielded that move, but here I am shielding it up like a sucker. 5. I mean, maybe my Malamar can catch a move and make something happen still. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, that's game over. I could have won this one if I thought they were one away from a move on the Grumpig, but they actually got the perfect farm down, which, that's tragic. I should have just come in Malamar into the other guy. But being at back-to-back moves on that Pangoro, I think just loses me the game no matter what, right? It probably does. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Doesn't feel good that that's the case. Oh my goodness, if I had one more Psywave here. One more Psywave, I could have at least gone for a CMP against them and maybe made them make a tough choice. Now they're at a Bulldoze. Ah, man. I miscounted by a single fast move, and that's all it takes sometimes. Well played to them. They're back-to-back moves. Even if they just Night Slashes with Pangoro, nothing I can do. Ah, man, I'm so bad at this game sometimes. Malamar into Shadow Sableye. Ugh, you know, I don't like this lead every time I keep on seeing it. But honestly, maybe I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. Psywave does do 2 damage per turn, so if I stay in here for a second, I should be able to get potentially a shield with a foul play. Or if I don't get a shield, like, this still does a lot of damage to them, and I wouldn't be upset about that. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. A CMP, that's awesome. Okay, this is playing out better than most Sableye leads have so far. They could go for a Drain Punch here. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But I don't want to take a foul play if I can help it. They actually do foul play, so good shield by us. Although they are probably just outside of range where Weather Ball would knock out, so if they want to, they can no-shield this. And that is what they do. But I'm also outside of a range where I get knocked out by this myself, so I guess I'm going to let this go. I don't want to double shield here. I don't know what's in the back. Now it's an Azu that comes in. There could be worse things. I would imagine they let this go because they don't know my full team. Azu Sableye. And I think that Sableye should be in Psywave downrange at this point. Did you let it go? Nice. I hope they're an Ice Beam Hydro Pump. That'd be really funny. 6. Well, if they are, they, for some reason, are throwing an Ice Beam here. It's almost certainly a play rough, though. I can still overfarm a lot. I can hopefully leverage some energy into the backline. But I think I have to throw 2 moves. It is a little sad. They're at 3, so they have access to another move after 2 more bubbles. I could try to CMP and overfarm by 3, or I could just play it safe here and make sure they don't catch on us and go for a move after just 2, and that's what I want to do, I think. I don't know what's in the back still. They've only shown 2 Pokemon. Hopefully Seaking is good, or at least hopefully Malamar is good. Oh, interesting. Empoleon in the back. That's pretty good to see. 5. Okay. I think the play now is actually just instantly swap into Malamar. 8. I gotta watch for a catch here, and on this old system, seeing fast moves and, like, making sure catches don't happen is so much harder. Okay, I think I avoided the catch, although those animations were absolutely terrible, I just want to point out. But I'm pretty sure this either knocks him out or puts him into farm down range. It does knock him out. That should be game over. Even if they knock us out here, I still have 3 Pokemon left. I can't believe we just won that one. Let's go. Altaria lead. All right. I think Malamar is pretty neutral here. It's at least, like, good enough where I can whittle this down, and my backline's not going to be able to, like, get swept by this. I mean, especially Ninetales, right? I'll go for the foul play instantly. We likely get a no-shield, because who would want to shield an Altaria from a Malamar? Yeah. But this is still fine. I think what I'm going to go for is the no-shield myself, and then I'm going to foul play immediately. This should be able to put them into maybe Psywave downrange, but honestly, this is looking a little bit scary, where maybe they could Dragon Breath us down, and that wouldn't be great. If they get the full farm down and get a move into my backline, that would be unfortunate. Honestly, I think they do, so I'm going to switch out to Seaking. Even a Sky Attack here doesn't do all that much damage to us, and I think Ninetales in the backline is going to be pretty good once this thing's gone. At least it has the chance of being good. It could just be like Empoleon in the backline. Well, it is, actually. They bring it in here. Okay. That's not bad, then. Kind of surprised they would bring this in, but maybe they have like a Tinkaton as the final Pokemon, and they're thinking that could be better used against my final Pokemon. They let that go, makes sense. They do survive. 9. I'll shield this up. I think I should be able to 2-shield peck them down. 5. So they have their next move now. But if 5 more, or rather 6 more pecks knock them out, then I should get the farm down here. That'd be pretty good. They wait a turn. They don't want to let a catch happen. That's fair. I'll just go for the shield, though. And they're pretty low on HP at this point. I don't think they're getting another move off against any of my Pokemon. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is Tinkaton in the back line. So Ninetales here looking pretty good. But they do have an energy lead. We'll see if we get his shield here or not. No, they let it go. 4, 5. The one thing that could be, like, a little bit annoying is if they get a debuff. That could be bad. No debuff, though. I think we're fine, then. 5, 6. Oh, they don't CMP us? I think they needed to CMP us to try to make it so I can't get back-to-back moves off. I don't think they can catch just yet. Oh, they're giving up? Or are they? Maybe they're like... They're giving up. Okay. Next opponent, Spellbringer. He destroyed us yesterday. We'll see if he's running the same team with Tinkaton. It's probably double water in the back line. With, what was it, Kingdra and Seismitoad. If that is the case, I don't necessarily love that team for us, but we'll see. I can go for the superpower here, trip and dip a little bit. And now, I mean, Seaking shouldn't be in a terrible spot. Oh, we actually bait out the Kingdra. Okay. I'm not upset with that. I kind of needed to, because if this is baited out, then there is a chance still that my Ninetales can put in some work this game. They do let that go. They have to throw both of their attacks here to knock us out now. I don't know if they want to do that. Swift's going to hurt, but it's not going to one-shot us or anything. Okay, yeah, they do throw all of their energy here. Smart play. I should be able to farm this down now with my Malamar before they get another move. Okay, and I can bank some energy here, too. Oh. They instantly throw. You know, I think since I know the backline, I'm going to let this go. If it's a Gigaton, it's a Gigaton. Oh, it's not. Okay. Again, since I think I know what's in the backline, if it is what I think, no-shilling this is what I kind of have to do. It is Seismitoad. Okay. We've been playing correctly all this time. They likely go straight Icy Wind now, which makes a lot of sense. They kind of have to. And for once in my life, remembering a team, that might help us out here. But, I mean, they can still try to catch at some point, and they can debuff us into oblivion. I don't know if the debuffs ever stop it from an Icy Wind, or Energy Ball, rather, from one-shotting him. We'll figure it out, though. And they can't really go for a farm down against us. 5. Okay. And I have a lot of energy left over on my Malamar. Okay, they miscount. Energy Ball should just knock him out straight up here. And then, even if my Ninetales goes down, we can just Ember them into a range where Superpower is enough. Yeah, let's go. Remembering the team. I knew I could do it once. It's something that I don't normally do. GG's, though. It really helps that knowing the team that I had the game plan for Ninetales sweep in the back line, but baiting out Kingdra is so huge for us there. And that is... only a 4-1. Still a 4-1. We'll take that. That's not bad at all. Let's see. Stunfisk. Good stuff. 28-35. Not too shabby. I can't believe people are still really sleeping on Seaking. It's such a flexible Pokemon, right? It has a great moveset, great coverage, great typing, and because you have that utility with Icy Wind as well, basically any matchup, even the bad ones, you have some play into. It's a lot of fun to use. Give it a go if you have one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.